Welcome friends to yet another exciting tutorial for AWS, and this time we are working with EKS cluster, which is Kubernetes cluster. In earlier two tutorials we have seen how to create EKS cluster, which will give us managed control plane. Then we created a managed node group which with two nodes, and we have seen that we got some issues, we resolved it, and then we got the cluster up and running. So if I go here and show you that cluster is ready, and I have shown it in earlier tutorial as well, and both the tutorials, right, I'll give the link for both, and also I'm planning to create a playlist for Kubernetes, so that I'll add this video as well to that list. Okay, so cluster is ready, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create a pod. One is interactively and declaratively. So what is interactive and what is declarative? Interactive is like using command on CLI and create a pod, which is a simple way of doing it and fastest way of doing it. And second is you can create a YAML file, and through that you can create a pod. In real world scenario, you will definitely go to declarative, creating any YAML, so that like whatever changes you are doing are done through YAML files. So like you can use a CI/CD pipeline and do those changes so that you automatically can change it. So interactive way is good to know, and it's a fast way to learn, but definitely declarative is better way when you are managing cluster in the actual production scale or actual in a business environment, right? And another advantage of interactive is if you are planning to go for say CK exam, right, certified Kubernetes administrator, so that time whatever things you can do through interactive, right, that would be better, because you have limited time to perform your activity. And if you not know it, CK is a hands-on activity certificate, so that time interactive is better. So let me just show you how to create a pod. So I'm create and I'll just show you one pod with declarative and one pod with interactive, right? So this is like what I'm showing is an interactive way of creating a pod. So let's get started with that. So run, and you can see all these commands what I'm going to use, right? It will be there in Kubernetes document, and I'll give you the link for that. And usually if you're planning for CK, like document will be available for you to use or to refer. So it is a good idea to always follow documentation for Kubernetes and then use it to find out the command. So you will not remember many of these commands, right? So this is a simple command, so I remember it, but you can refer to document as well. Run. So I'll just give you INX and image INX. Okay, so you can see that this pod is created. Okay, and yeah, so this is good. So pod is ready for us, and now I want to show you declarative way of doing it, right? So let's see, like kubectl run INX2 INX. And what I'll do is I'll get the command in YAML format, and this is a syntax you can remember, and it's a very good thing to know that you can get the complete command in YAML format. You can pipe it into, or you can output that to some file for .yaml, for example, right? So let me just go to pod.yaml file and see the content. So API version, kind, metadata, everything you can just keep it as is, names, spec, right? Because I have given exact image name and all that, right? So you do not need to change, but I just want to show you what all content it has. So mostly for most of the resources what we create in Kubernetes, right, pod is one of those. We have this API version, kind, metadata and spec. So you will almost see for most of the resources in Kubernetes, these four things will be there: API version, kind, metadata and spec. And as I said, I'll show you Kubernetes documentation, Kubernetes.io, Okay, so I'll give you the link of this, and if you just go into create pod. Okay, so create pod, if we go and just see the syntax for it, right? So let me just show you. Yeah. Sorry. So as I was mentioned, right? So this is like a API version, kind, metadata, and specs. So this almost will be there in most of the resources, and then container. So it is exactly same, but we got it through our command line itself. Like, so I'll just save this, and this pod.yaml we created using this command. So like, you please note down this command when you try, right? Just try this command so that it is very handy, that you know like how to make it declarative from interactive commands. So like kubectl create -f, and so this is like we are creating one more pod. So kubectl get pods. Okay, so even INX2 is running, so we got both the pods created. So that's it. And even like instead of create, you can say apply, and apply is just a better way of doing it, because like if in case your resource does not exist, it will create the resource. If it does exist, it will just try to edit the resource based on your YAML file. So apply is also one of the options what we could have used, but I used create because I knew that there is no pod created with this name in Nginx. So yeah, so this is like I just want to show you how to use interactive and declarative way of creating pod. Hope you learned something new, and we'll do more hands-on with more resources going forward. Like we can look at replication, say deployments and all. So let's stay tuned. For now, I'll stop here, and you try it yourself and enjoy learning Kubernetes. Thanks. Bye for now. Hope you learned something new today. If so, please like this video, share, leave your comment so that I know this content is helping you. Don't forget to subscribe, and that's now. Okay, see you again with yet another exciting tutorial about AWS. Keep learning, keep sharing what you learn, and thanks for watching.